You average. Alright everyone, buckle up because today we're diving into one of the hottest stories making waves on the internet right now. It's a wild mix of politics and the glamorous world of daytime television. That's right, we're talking about Senator John Fetterman, and here's the kicker, he's filing a lawsuit. Yes, you heard me correctly. Fetterman is taking legal action against none other than The View co-host Sonny Hostin and the producers of the show. This is major, like a massive bombshell shaking up both the political world and the realm of talk shows. So why does this matter? What's really going on behind the scenes? And how does it all impact us? Stick with me as we break down this saga step by step.
Who hates?
Let's start with the basics. John Fetterman, the Democratic senator from Pennsylvania, is no stranger to making headlines. Known for his bold personality, outspoken nature, and commitment to equality and justice, Fetterman has built a reputation for speaking his mind no matter who's listening. But this latest development, it's a whole new level. Recently, Fetterman appeared on The View, the iconic talk show famous for its lively debates and unfiltered discussions on everything from politics to pop culture. With millions of daily viewers, it's a significant platform for high-profile conversations. However, this particular appearance didn't go as planned. During the live broadcast, what started as a standard discussion about current events and political issues took an unexpected and sharp turn. Sonny Hostin, one of the show's co-hosts, made a series of comments that seemed to strike a nerve with Fetterman. While the exact details of Hostin's remarks haven't been fully disclosed, likely because of the ongoing legal proceedings, Fetterman found them damaging and potentially defamatory. He is now suing Hostin and the show's producers, alleging that her comments harmed his reputation and that the producers failed to intervene and prevent them from being aired. Why should we care about Senator Fetterman suing a daytime talk show host? This isn't just some headline-grabbing feud between two public figures. It's a moment that highlights much larger issues. At its core, this case delves into the responsibilities of media platforms and the balance between freedom of speech and protecting someone's reputation. In today's digital age, what's said on a platform like The View reaches millions almost instantly, carrying the potential to influence public opinion in profound ways. With such power comes the responsibility to ensure accuracy and fairness. This case isn't just about drama, it raises important questions about defamation laws, journalistic integrity, and how far the media can go without crossing ethical lines. Fetterman, known for his unapologetically direct style, isn't backing down. He's drawing a line, making it clear that he believes unchecked remarks on high-profile platforms can cause real harm, not just to him, but to anyone in the public eye. Ultimately, this isn't just about one senator or one talk show, it's about setting a precedent for how media outlets wield their influence and ensuring accountability for the messages they broadcast to the world.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right.
Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy. We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just.
Joe Rogan weighed in on the situation, pointing out that we live in an era where every word and gesture can go viral in an instant. In this age of rapid information sharing, the need for responsible journalism is more important than ever. A talk show like The View, with its massive audience of millions, holds significant influence over public discourse. What's said on that platform doesn't just affect the guests, it impacts everyone watching.
I saw you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's been overwhelming my past couple days. So I just went in there, did my thing. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know who Sonny Hostin was. I actually still really don't know. So I wasn't expecting necessarily for her to kind of try to ambush me in that way and attack my character in that way.
Well, it is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a rabies-infested henhouse.
Let's put this into perspective. Sunny Hostin, known for her candid views and outspoken nature, is no stranger to controversy. Her direct approach often leads to heated moments, which is part of what makes The View so engaging. But in this case, her boldness seems to have landed the show in hot water. Was this simply a case of crossing the line in the heat of the moment, or does Fetterman's lawsuit point to a deeper issue? Think about it. This legal battle raises significant questions about how far public figures, especially politicians, are willing to go to defend their personal and professional reputations in the face of potentially damaging public commentary. It also highlights the delicate balance media platforms must maintain. Shows like The View have a responsibility to carefully consider the impact of the statements they air, especially when those statements can influence someone's livelihood and reputation. This case forces us to reflect on the accountability of both the media and public figures in shaping the broader public discourse.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade, but apparently his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
At the heart of this issue is the age-old tension between free speech and defamation. While we're called for open, unfiltered discussions, whether on political platforms, social media, or talk shows, it's clear that we can't lose sight of the importance of truth and respect for individuals.
Would be made that you would have to be sitting here.
Reputations. There's a fine line, and sometimes it gets blurred. So where do you stand? Do you think Sunny Hostin and The View crossed the line with their comments? Or is Fetterman's lawsuit a little over the top, maybe even a bit too much for something that's just part of the chaotic world of live TV? This case isn't just about one senator and one talk show host. It's about the ethics of modern media, the role of accountability in public discourse, and how we as a society navigate the complex intersection of free speech and responsible reporting.
I mean, that is...
And here's the kicker. Fetterman isn't backing down. He's taking on a giant in the world of daytime television. It's not every day you see a public figure push back so hard, especially against a platform with such immense reach. Some might call it brave, others might say it's a necessary stand in the fight for media responsibility. Since the lawsuit was filed, everyone has been buzzing about what's next. The legal community is watching closely to see how this case could influence future media practices and the way defamation lawsuits are handled in the age of social media and instant broadcast. But the bigger question is, what does this mean for how we talk about politicians and public figures in the future? Will we start seeing more lawsuits for potentially harmful comments made on air? Or will this fizzle out as just another media spat? Either way, we'll be watching as this legal drama unfolds. Whether you're more interested in the political angle or the media side of things, one thing's for sure, this case is setting the stage for a broader conversation about the power of media and the responsibility it carries. So what do you think? Do you side with Fetterman, or do you think The View is just doing what it does best, stirring the pot for ratings? Drop your thoughts below, because this is definitely a ride we're all on together. We'll keep you updated every step of the way. So stay tuned, catch you in the next one.